Welcome back to the final day of Hockey Nova Scotia's 2018 Day of Champions, as we bring you the female Bantam A championship game. Provincial banner on the line, and it's the Metro West Force White facing off against the Pictou County Selects. Not to be confused, it's Metro West Force White in the blue jerseys. The Selects wearing white, and Pictou County carrying this one through the neutral zone. That was Rory Thompson pushing it into the attacking zone and getting it towards the goal, and then just steamrolling through that pile of bodies in front. As Pictou County gets aggressive off the top, just 40 seconds into this first period. Pictou County representing the North Conference and the Metro West Force White. Here is the South Conference champions. Puck played ahead by Pictou County, but Nicholas hit a skate with that attempt. Now it's going to be picked up in the neutral zone and skated ahead by Metro. So moves on the rush there by Battist, but rolls off her stick into the corner. And this will come out to the center ice. Jessa McKeel, or sorry, that will be Julia Forsey dumping that one back in. Cross ice pass there for Dodge. Got it ahead, but just out of the reach there of Shanuda. She'll have to tag up now as puck is back into the Pictou County zone. Just gets out over the blue line. And picked up and skated ahead, but poked free there at the center ice line. And finally dumped in by Pictou County. Metro trying to start things up here. Going to be hammered right back into the zone by Thompson. And again, Thompson just lobs that one in deep. Pass ahead, and the Force on the attack, turned over, and now it's going to be carried by Rory Thompson back the other way. Thompson will chop that one towards the net. Puck rolled around behind the Pictou net as the Selects try to clear it out. This one's going to be taken away, and now some speed here up the wing. The Selects off to the races. That one fired off the side of the net. A nice rush up ice there. And Selects still on it, walking towards the front of the net. A great chance. They score. Lainey Coolin takes that one to the net. Had some traffic in front. And it's the Pictou County Selects getting on the board first here. Just over 3 minutes into this opening frame, it's a 1-0 lead for Pictou County. And I believe that Lainey Coolin will get the credit for that one.
Pictou County Selects first goal of the game. Scored by number 2, Lainey Coolin. Assisted by number 17, team captain Emma McKeel. And number 16, Katie Crawford. Time the Selects marker, 3:10. Once again, Selects goal scored by number 2, Lainey Coolin. Assisted by number 17, Emma McKeel. And number 16, Katie Crawford. Time of the marker, 3:10.
The puck will be iced. And it's a 1-0 lead, as you just heard Lainey Coolin, the goal scorer. A nice rush, drove the net. Managed to slide one past the goaltender Emma Scott for the Metro West Force White. Face-off is to her right. Played it behind the goal. And it'll be wrapped around the boards now by Metro. Gets out to the line, kept in and fired just wide of the net there by Thompson. Good pinch by Brooklyn Nicholas to keep that one alive at the line for Pictou. Played down low by Haley Burke, side of the net, trying to stuff that one in. Good chance there for Pictou County, but it's Metro back the other way. Picked up in the neutral zone and carried ahead. That one was dropped off by Shinuda, but offside. They'll need to tag up. That'll be turned over and picked up now. Played ahead by Pictou County, and Burke will chip that one deep. Digging for it on the wall. It'll come out to the line where it's fired on net, tipped in front. They score! And it's going to be waved off immediately. It was waved off, and I believe reason being contact with a high stick on that one. So a fortunate break for the Metro West Force White. It's still a 1-0 deficit, but almost 2-0 there. Face off in the Metro zone. Won by the Force and wrapped around the boards. Pinching in to try to keep that one alive at the line was Thompson, but couldn't do it. It's going to be, or rather that was Jenna Cameron, excuse me. It was moved up by Metro and now back in possession of Pictou County. Working up some speed here is Katie Crawford. Crawford comes back to take that one away and plays it up the wall. Wrapped around the boards by Ella Canning for Metro. And now stepping up there was Thompson, fired it towards the net. Took a couple of hops in front, but a good chance comes of it. Pictou County leading 1-0, 9:21 remaining here in the first period. Great season for both of these teams. Metro West Force White going 18-5-2 in the regular season. Pretty similar record to Pictou County, who went 17-5-2, although that record includes 4 forfeits that came at the end of the season when they didn't have time to play out some of those games. So kind of a misleading record there for Pictou County. 4 of those 5 regulation losses, they're just forfeits, may very well have been wins. So obviously a great season for them, and they're on the rush just over the line. Now it'll be broken up by Metro and cleared back out to center ice. Of course, Pictou County representing the North Conference and Metro West Force the South. But these two teams did match up earlier this season in the final of the Sweetheart Tournament in Prince Edward Island. And that was an overtime loss for Pictou County in that one as Metro won that tournament. Pictou County took silver and had just 10 skaters, as I understand it, in that final game, losing in overtime, so a short bench for sure. Pictou County did win the Subway Cup. Metro West Force, as I mentioned, winning that Sweetheart Tournament. Also won another tournament in PEI, the Consolidated Credit Union Tournament as well. So success on the Gentle Island for the Metro West Force White, and they are looking for a provincial banner, but trailing 1-0 right now to the Pictou County Selects. That one's played in on goal by Shinuda. Steered aside easily there by Kelly Harnett. Goaltender for Pictou County. And they're off to the races now. Crawford over the line. Still with it into that corner. Crawford throws on the brakes. Tries to shovel it out front. Crawford gets it right back. And again, that pass is deflected back to the point now. Puck over the line now. Metro with it. Passed through the slot, just missed. And held in at the line just for a moment there as Forsey had it poked past her. Metro getting it back though, and it's played up the wall, turned over there to Pictou County, and now a chance walking in. A great play there, driving towards that net. Back to the point, winding up with a shot. That one's tipped wide, and Pictou County getting a few good opportunities there. Frankie Jean Heyman getting in on the attack for the Selects. Puck kept in at the line and swept across the blue line, almost coughed up there, but good play by Jana Cameron to keep that one alive. And Pictou County still chasing this one down in the attacking zone. Now, though, finally cleared out to neutral ice. It'll be stopped by Thompson, who lifts it right back in. Pictou County tagging up, and that one will come to Battist. Carrying ahead, she'll fire it right on. And again, puck back to Battist, who fanned on that shot. Thompson carries it from behind her goal and passes ahead. This play's broken up. Pictou County on the rush now. Great shot from the goal line. And that one just hit the pad of Emma Scott and bounced out. A great rush on that one. And I believe that was Frankie Jean Heyman again. So a couple of nice opportunities for her on this last shift. 5:25 remaining in the first period. A 1-0 lead for Pictou County in this one. Played out of the corner, right in front. And sticked away. Now picked up by the Pictou County Selects. Lainey Coolin, the goal scorer. She's hassled, but still moving with the puck, trying to corral it. And it just got away from her there, and Pictou County will try again. Coolin gets it back. He's going to play it up ahead and head to the net. Thompson holds that one in at the blue line. Dumps it into the far corner. And right in front, a tip, and it's in. A great tip in front of the goal. The Pictou County Selects go up 2-0. And just a spinning deflection right in front of the goal. May have been Mia Coolin who got a piece of that one. We'll wait to see what the official call is here, but it's a 2-0 lead. And it is a goal from Mia Coolin, so the Coolin's getting on the board here.
Top of the marker, 10-31. Once again, Pictou County selects goal scored by number 10. Mia Coolin, assisted by number 12, Jessica McKeon. Time of the goal, 10-31.
So, Lainey Coolin opens the scoring. Mia Coolin with the latest marker for Pictou County as this one's cleared out to neutral ice by Metro. 3:42 to play in the first period. A 2-0 lead for Pictou County as this one's carried over the line, fired just wide of the net. Off the end boards, and that bounces out up the wall. Thompson gets tangled up and goes down, but able to help get that one out. It's in neutral ice now. That pass for Battist is a little too far out of reach, so Brooklyn Nicholas will step up on it. She's got it over the line, going to pull up at the hash mark on the half wall. That one backhanded in behind the goal by Melissa DeWolf of the Metro West Force White, the captain of the club. Carried ahead and dumped right in by Katie Crawford. Sending Metro back to collect. That one is going to get away from Saberi. And it's played ahead now for Emily Dodge, who's in over the blue line. Dodge just lets that one go along the ice. It'll be handled easily by Kelly Harnett. And Pictou County back the other way. Fired on. And it's going to be left there by Scott. Great play to keep that one in at the line. Shot towards the goal is wide. And again kept alive here by Pictou County. Some nice work. It was Jana Cameron who stepped up to keep that one in initially, and Pictou County trying to establish a forecheck here, but now it's going to be moved ahead by Metro. That pass not handled cleanly. Still trying to wrangle that one in the neutral zone. And now it'll be chipped in by Pictou County. The Selects lead 2-0 with 90 seconds remaining in the first period. That puck is in deep and fired wide there by McKeel. Long pass, and that one is just off the stick now, picked up and moved ahead. Backhand pass is just wide. Almost connected there with Coolin. Coolin on it now. That's Lainey Coolin over the blue line. Carrying it, throws that one on goal, and it's loose. Pounced on by the goaltender and held on to with 45.7 on the clock. A 2-0 lead for the Pictou County Selects. And if you are following along wherever you may be, been doing some shout-outs this weekend. If you're keeping up with the webcast, we do appreciate it. And we've heard from some folks who are listening from some distance this weekend. So if that's you, especially, would love to hear from you. Let us know where you're tuning in from and who you're cheering on here in this one. And maybe we'll say hello on the broadcast. You can send me a tweet at Cam McCachern. That's CAMMACEACHERN. That's where you'll find me. Say hello. 15 seconds remaining in the first period. A 2-0 lead for Pictou County, but now Metro West pushing this one up the ice in the hopes of another chance here, but it's going to be taken away and moved ahead by Pictou County. Maybe it's a chance for them instead. Coolin's over the line. Mia Coolin has that one poked away, and the buzzer sounds. 2 goals in the first period for the Pictou County Selects. Lainey Coolin and Mia Coolin both strike. And it's a 2-0 lead for Pictou County after one. A great start, but plenty of work still to do. Shots 8-4 in favor of Pictou County after one period of play. As we prepare for the second period of action. The Metro West Force White getting to this Day of Champions by defeating their rivals, the Metro West Force Red. And that was quite a title game from the sounds of it, as this Force White team defeated the Red Rivals in a double overtime shootout game. A 4-3 final in that one, so sounds like it was a barn burner. And they've got their work cut out for them now with the Pictou County Selects, who have a 2-0 lead as we prepare to begin second period action here in Truro for the 2018 Hockey Nova Scotia Day of Champions. Puck picked up, carried ahead now by Metro over the line. And looking towards the net, a good pass there as that one was fed through by Melissa DeWolf trying to find Dodge. Good vision, but just couldn't connect on it. Poked through, and that's going to be smothered by Kelly Harnett, not taking any chances back there. Holds on to it. And a face-off coming up in the Pictou zone, just 45 seconds into the second period. Pictou County Selects getting to this Day of Champions by defeating the Cape Breton West Islanders 4-2 to capture the North Conference Championship. Certainly that Cape Breton West squad, never an easy task. Take them down, and Cape Breton leading that game 2-1 heading into the third, so a big comeback from Pictou County as they took that one 4-2. That is how they have managed to get to this Day of Champions. Less than a minute into the second period, a 2-0 lead for Pictou County. That puck is played out. Up ahead and carried in now. McKeel up on the play. Coolin battling for that one. Came away with it, but just left it behind there at the blue line. And it's going to be dumped all the way down the ice by the Metro West Force White. They ice it. Draw will come back into the Force zone. Puck drop to the right of Emma Scott, who is in goal for Metro, and like many players, many goalies at that age, at the level, didn't start as a goalie, but kind of got into that rotation, eventually enjoyed it, and has stuck with it here into this provincial championship game with the Metro West Force White. Almost had a nice rush chance there. Almost 2 minutes into the second period, and this puck is jammed solid in that corner. 5 bodies emerge, and Pictou County has the puck after it's all said and done. It's going to be dumped in deep by the Selects. McIntyre after it. Right in front, McIntyre trying to get a piece of it. Kicked that one right on goal, and Scott holds on to it. 12:43 to play in the second period. And the Selects will be tossed from the face-off circle here, and they will drop it again. Cross-ice pass is just out of the reach there of Dodge, who gets to it, chips it in. It's going to go for an icing call, though. And again, we'll come back into the Metro West Force White zone. Bit of a slower pace to start this second period. A few icings here. Shot right on, deflected on the way. And now comes back to the point. Fired towards the goal. That was Brooklyn Nicholas trying to get it through a crowd, but it's going to be picked up and carried ahead. Nicholas stepped up there, but couldn't take that one away from Battist. That one's rolled in on goal. Held on to and smothered by Kelly Harnett. 11:51 remaining in period number 2. 2-0. The Pictou County Selects lead the Metro West Force White. It is the 2018 Bantam A provincial title game, as that one rolls just wide here in the female division. Very talented ladies taking the ice all day today in Truro. That one just wide by Cameron, who rushed up the ice with it. So we picked up by Pictou County. Wheeling ahead. That's Heyman. Backhand right on goal by Coolin is swatted away to the half wall. Picked up by Metro and carried ahead now. Space escape in 3-on-2. That one's just rolled along the ice low and on goal. Rebound was kicked aside. It's going to be picked up and moved cross ice. It is just out of the reach of McKeel. He's in there battling for it now for Pictou County. Puck played ahead by Pictou County. And now chipped in by Coolin, who chases it down. Thompson fires that one off of a pair of shin pads. It's still in the zone, though. Pictou County putting it towards the goal. Deflected in front. Great pass from behind the net, right on the tape there. And an excellent opportunity for the Pictou County selects as McKeel feathered a nice one from down low out to Gene Craig in the slot. Chance for Metro as that one's chased into the corner. A bump though. And no penalty on that one as it's dumped in deep here. That shot is up high, but right on goal by Haley Burke. That one tipped on the way through to the goal and held on to by Emma Scott. Smothers it with 8:38 remaining in the second period. A 2-0 lead for Pictou County. And there hasn't been much jump to this second period so far. Pictou County, some great chances there in that first, including that a couple of big goals by Laney and Mia Coolin. But haven't seen much of that offense here in the second period. Almost halfway through this frame. This one's going to be picked up and moved ahead by Cameron. Almost gets out, but it's going to be broken up at the line. A good pinch there by Canning to keep it alive for Metro, if only for the moment, as it's dumped all the way down the ice for an icing call. Charged against Pictou County. 8:06 to play in the second period. Picked up along the wall by Dodge, looking towards the net. That one's going to be picked off, though, and skated ahead here by Coolin. Coolin put it towards the goal and then picked it up herself as she looped around the net. Right back down to Coolin in the corner. That puck swatted free. Good work here by Pictou County. It's kept alive once again at the line, kept in by Jana Cameron. Played out front. Good chance for Pictou. Cameron, or rather McKeel, excuse me. Ahead with that one. Coolin, it just slipped away from her as well. Puck in deep, Pictou County on the attack. That one takes a bounce, it's in! And another funny bounce ends up in the back of the Metro net. Good pucks to the net, good things will happen. That was, I believe, Jessa McKeel who got that one off for Pictou County. They lead 3-0. More than halfway through this game, 6:48 to play in the second period, and a nice, healthy lead here for Pictou County. Puck moved ahead and fired on goal. A save made and held onto there by Emma Scott.
Pictou County selects goal scored by number 12, Jessa McKeel. Assisted by number 2, Lenny Coolin. Time to go 8-12. Once again, Pictou County selects goal scored by number 12, Jessa McKeel. Assisted by number 2, Lenny Coolin. Time to selects marker 8-12. Woo!
That one's played across, just out of the reach of Lane Potter. After it for Metro. Coolin tries to break free, unable to. This will be worked up the boards. Whistle sounds as that one was jammed up against the wall. 5:52 remaining in the second period. 3-0 lead for the Pictou County Selects. Back to the point. That shot was blocked as Forsey tried to put it through. Thompson angled off at the boards. Picked up now and moved ahead by Forsey. .5:20 to play in the second. And now Forsey will go D to D, but misses her partner on that one. And Saberi will have to come back to pick it up. Zalia Saberi. And we've got a penalty on the play. A hooking call will be charged against the Pictou County Selects. Cameron Wright headed off for the Selects here, so a power play opportunity for the Metro West Force White. Just trying to get on the board. This one's still a fairly close one, the 3-0 lead. And in Bantam hockey, you just never know. That shot right on. It was handled by Emma Scott, and Metro will have to work from their own zone. Start this power play already 5 seconds in, and a face off to the right of Emma Scott. This one picked up and skated ahead. Back to the neutral zone where it's going to be fired down the ice by Julia Forzi. Long hop on that puck as it bounced off the boards and all the way down the ice to goaltender Emma Scott, forced to play it. Carrying this one in and played right towards the slot. A good chance there as Metro looking to make something happen out there. Melissa DeWolf seeing the ice pretty well in this game, trying to set up some line mates. Unable to connect on that one though. 47 seconds remain on the power play for Metro, and DeWolf will chip that one up ahead. Turns into a foot race as Shoot is after it, can't get there. That's going to be an icing call against Metro with just 39 seconds left on the power play. This face off to the left of Emma Scott. Puck in the skates there, trying to poke it free. Battling for it, Dodge is in there. Trying to track it down, it pops loose to Coolin, who streaks through the slot, almost got a good shot off. Some good forechecking pressure here, the Coolins out killing this penalty for the selects, Mia and Laney. This puck will be kept in by Metro. Good job there, as that was Emily Dodge stepping up to make the play there, but back the other way. And almost some Coolin to Coolin magic there. And now back to even strength as that penalty is over. Puck is iced by Metro. Pictou County getting a face-off in the offensive zone right after they kill off that 2-minute minor. This puck is carried ahead. That's Angela Lane Potter over the blue line and deep into the Pictou County zone. Threw it towards the goal. That one took a funny hop off the end boards, and chance for Metro as that one was thrown towards the goal by Paige Shanuda. This one's going to be carried and dumped in over center ice. Takes a hop off of the goaltender Scott. Metro trying to play it out. They will get this one down and all the way into Pictou County territory with just 2:05 remaining in the second period. A 3-0 lead for the Pictou County Selects. And now it's up ahead. Coolin walking in. Nice move. That one's going to be poked away. Coolin goes into the end boards, trying to dig that one out. He played behind the Metro goal, up the half wall. And another battle ensuing there. Picked up and chipped off the boards and out by Dodge. Puck loose at the side of the net. And a check on a player there behind the goal. A little bit of rough stuff. .87 seconds remain in the second period. A 3-0 lead for the Pictou County Selects, and they will head to the power play. Or perhaps not. Looks like it may be coincidentals here. Officials sorting this out, but it's going to be a power play opportunity, or rather an even strength, perhaps some 4-on-4, I should say. It looks like it will be Just 5-on-5. Those two will just cancel each other out, and we will play on here with 1:27 remaining in the second period. 3-0. Pictou County leads. That shot into shin pads and the race for it. All tangled up there. McIntyre was into it with Saberi.
Time the penalties 13:33. Once again, Pictou County selects penalty to number 16. Number 2, Landy Cool. 2 minutes for the roughing after the whistle. Metro West, number 16.
Carried in by Mia Coolin for Pictou. Getting some space here. Coolin still on it, whirls and sends that one out to the point. It's going to be fired in there, deflected in front. As Jana Cameron tried to find a lane there. She hustles back now as Metro in on the rush. That one's played along the ice, along the goal line, and held on to easily by Kelly Harnett. 45.3 seconds in the second period remain. Hasn't been quite as much action here in the second as in the first, but the Pictou County Selects do have a goal and a 3-0 lead. Jessa McKeel with the lone marker of this period so far, and a nice glove save there as Kelly Harnett flashes the leather. That one just fired right on by Emily Dodge. Certainly creating some opportunities here for Metro. Dodge with another chance. That one hits her in the foot. Tries to shovel it towards the goal, and it's spied by Harnett, who jumps on it. 36.4 remain in the second period. Shots 20-8 in favor of Pictou County. So Emma Scott has been busy back there for the Metro West Force White. Winding it up here, Katie Crawford took her time, played it around behind the net and up the wall. It won't get out. 8 seconds remaining here. Pictou County just trying to eat this clock here. That clearing attempt is held in, but no shot as the buzzer sounds to end the second period. 3-0 the score after 2. Laney and Mia Coolin both striking in the first, and Jessa McKeel with the lone marker in the second. And it's a 3-0 lead for the Pictou County Selects over the Metro West Force White in this 2018 Provincial Championship game. Bantam A will be back. Third period action coming up. Should be a great finish to this one. The second last game of the weekend here in Truro. Excited for the third period. We'll have it for you next here on TV1 at the Day of Champions in Truro, Nova Scotia. Welcome back to the 2018 Hockey Nova Scotia Day of Champions. Third period action underway in the Bantam A Female Championship game. And it should be a great finish here. The Pictou County Selects lead 3-0 over the Metro West Force White after 30 minutes of play. Goals in the first period from Laney and Mia Coolin, and it was Jessa McKeel with the sole tally in the second period. But the Metro squad certainly looking to get something going early. This one's tracked down below the Metro goal line. Pictou County pressuring early. Comes back to the point. It'll be held in there by Nicholas. Couldn't get it deep. It'll be carried out. And taken heavy into the boards there. Ice seems awful slippery out there. Maybe a bit of extra water, as there have been a few players who have lost their footing fairly easily out there in the opening seconds of this third period. What a save! My goodness, that puck popped loose right on the doorstep, and Emma Scott came across with the left pad and took it away. And what a save there by Emma Scott with the pad. Kind of a funny bounce, and looked like it was going to be an open net to deposit into. Scott made the save, and now it's Metro to the attack. Puck just bouncing all over the place here after that flood. And that one will sail clear into the Pictou County zone. Picked up behind the net and now carried ahead. There's Crawford. Banks it off the wall and out. Ahead for Coolin. Laney Coolin chasing it down into the corner. Tries to throw it out front. It hops into the far corner. That one's played up the wall. And now carried out over the line and chipped in. That'll be broken up by Harnett, who just extends the goal stick and plays that away. That's some good battling in front by Melissa DeWolf. Trying to track it down here for Metro. Right in front of the goal. Getting hauled down there was Angela Lane Potter. It's going to be a penalty when Pictou County touches up. And they will do that now. A power play coming up for Metro West. So 2 minutes on the clock for Cameron Wright, who heads off once again for Pictou County. And they'll have to kill this one off, leading 3-0. Metro West Force, they need a spark. And could certainly get that on a power play here, but it's going to be cleared down the ice by Pictou County early in this advantage. 15 seconds already gone off the clock on this power play. That one will be stopped at the line, and Heyman tried to dump it back in, but had it taken away. Heyman with another opportunity. This time she will fire it into the Metro zone. It's picked off though and played back up the wall by Forsey. That's fired down the ice by Katie Crawford. Puck will be dumped in there. Rory Thompson stepped up at the line and got it in deep for Pictou County. That one banked off of a shin pad as Nicholas trying to clear it out. Second attempt, she will get it down the ice, no icing. Of course, as the Metro West Force are on the power play here, but not having much luck getting set up right now. That puck right in on goal. And Emma Scott forced to hang on to it. With a bit of traffic in front, 34 seconds to go on the power play. And 10:29 in the third period here. Pictou County just trying to shut this thing down in the third period. They have the 3-0 lead. And not hoping to need any more than that in this one, as that's an offside against Metro. Of course, as with yesterday, moments of silence held before each of the games today in honor of the victims of the just truly horrifyingly tragic bus accident involving the Humboldt Broncos on Friday night. And incredible to see the outpouring of support across the hockey world, obviously watching along last night as all of the big hockey personalities and players talked about the impact of this moment, and certainly this is something that has been felt across the hockey world. The GoFundMe page for the Broncos up over 3 million a little earlier this afternoon, last I checked. Truly an incredible outpouring of support across the country, but just such a tragic accident. And certainly still being felt in rinks across Canada today. 9:38 remaining in the third period. My name is Cameron McCachran. Happy to be bringing you the action here today on TV1. As I mentioned earlier, if you're looking to get a shout out, if you're watching along and tuning in, especially if you're following along from afar, love to know who you're cheering on and where you're watching from, and may be able to say hi on the broadcast. You can send me a tweet at Cam McCachran, CAMMACEACHERN. This one played ahead for Metro. It's going to be carried out and over the line. That's DeWolf. Throws it out front, swatted away, and now picked up by Coolin. Up the right wing. Coolin still has it. That pass up the wing is just out of the reach of Shoot, and it was held in at the line by Pictou County. And the Selects kind of sitting back a little bit here. Just tempting Metro to make mistakes as they play a bit passively with this 3-0 lead, just trying to limit the speed coming out of the force zone. It's carried ahead by Coolin, and now we have a call coming up. This will be a hook as Coolin was wrapped up and then hauled down after the whistle. So a penalty to Kristen Battist, who heads off for two as it's a power play opportunity for Pictou County. And they've been playing pretty reserved here in the third period, trying to lock down this win. That one's just going to be lobbed in on net by Haley Burke. And it's held on to by Scott in goal. A couple seconds gone off of the power play. Pictou County not trying to take any unnecessary risks with a 3-0 lead in the provincial title game. Coolin chasing it into the corner. She's pinned there. as Forsey
Metro West scores points.
on her, and now whistle will sound as that one was jammed up against the wall. It's frozen, and they will drop this puck. 7:50 to play in the third period. Face off to the right of Emma Scott in goal for Metro West, who's been peppered in this one. Shots 27-10 in favor of Pictou. Officials trying to get some things sorted out with the clock here. Looks like we're good to go. That one fired just wide by Pictou. It's in behind the goal. And now played up the wall. Stopped there and fired towards the net. And poke check there, misses by Nikhil. This one will be picked up by Thompson. Rory Thompson skating with it for Pictou County. Over the blue line, Thompson will just shovel it in deep and continues to chase it down. Get the puck deep. That is the motto right now for Pictou County. 7:05 remaining. That puck pops up, and now perhaps a chance for DeWolf as that one took a bounce, but couldn't track it down. Had a couple of selects bearing in on her. That one's in the skates of Coolin. This one's going to be picked up and skated ahead now by Forsey. Gets over the blue line, but the puck doesn't. It's offside. 23 seconds to go in the power play with just 6:28 remaining in period number 3. A 3-0 lead for the Pictou County Selects. Goals from Laney and Mia Coolin in the first, and Jessa McKeel in the second. And this has just been a smothering game here from the Pictou County Selects, who have had plenty of chances but got their goals and now are just shutting this thing down. That one's just going to be lobbed in on goal, and an easy save there by Scott, who hangs on to it. Another face-off in the Metro zone with just 5 seconds left on the power play, so we'll return to even strength here, and that's when the push will have to start for Metro. Down by 3. Just over 6 minutes remaining in this championship game. And that pass way up ahead, trying to spring the player out of the box, misses. And it will be carried out by Pictou County, taking their time. Crawford just sends that one up ahead. This one will be handled and nicely by Heyman. That shot off a shin pad into the corner. This one carried ahead over the line and rolls away from the attacker. Be picked off by the Selects. And now ahead for Pictou County. That one is left. A quick shot by Coolin is just wide. The Selects getting there to keep it in at the blue line. Trying to hem Metro into their own zone as best they can. 4:38 remaining here in the third period. And we may see Emma Scott head towards the bench soon for Metro as they try to get up the ice. 4.5 remaining. They need 3 goals. Now it's picked up. Coolin is in over the line. Puck played out by Metro. and all the way into the Pictou County end. It's wrapped off the boards and out into neutral ice, cleared right back in by Metro. And that one is dumped in on the wrong side of center ice, according to the linesman. And a faceoff comes all the way back into the Metro zone with 3:47 remaining in the third period. Crunch time now for Metro, but have not been many signs of life lately here. Shots 28-10 in favor of Pictou County, and that shot clock hasn't budged much for Metro in a while. Again, just a smothering game here for the Pictou County Selects, who came out strong, got a few goals, and have just locked it down since. And now a chance on a break. Walking in, Coolin loses an edge there and tries to just sweep at it. That one fired and almost got the bank off the goalie. Good chance there for Pictou County to put it out of reach once and for all. Still 3:12 on the clock, and Metro over the line. Battling for that one in there is Shoot. Carried into neutral ice now, and it's Coolin on it. Laney Coolin across the blue line. Coolin trying to fire that one, it's wide. McKeel tried to play that one in the middle of the ice. Coolin, a good back check, takes that one away. Force trying to wind it up here through the middle of the ice. That one's going to be dumped in though. No icing. Long pass by Crawford. Misses its intended target. Minute 50 remaining in the third period, and Emma Scott hasn't budged from the net, so I don't know if we'll see the goalie pull or not. Maybe trying to get one on the board at least before getting the goalie out, but Pictou County Selects just having none of it at the moment as they have the puck in the neutral zone. That one won't get deep, so Metro move it up the wall. Just out of the reach there of Ashlyn Bona. That one's chipped in by Coolin. Mia Coolin after it. It's in the skates there of the Metro player Emily Dodge. Batted up the wall now into the final minute. Here's Baddist trying to drive the net, but that one's going to be poked away. Nice defensive play there by Rory Thompson, who has been skating so well with this puck all game long. Offside here, 36.9 left on the clock. A 3-0 lead for the Pictou County Selects as they are en route to a provincial title. Coolin just got popped off of the draw and threw a punch as she was run into right off of that draw. Emily Dodge came right at her, put her down off of the face-off. Coolin retaliates and gets the only penalty here with 24.4 remaining. over the blue line. That one's just fired in on goal. That one's easily handled by Kelly Harnett, who has been excellent when needed in this game. Hasn't faced a ton of action of late. Just 11 saves in this one, but a few nice ones en route to a big provincial championship win. Has to cover this one up, so we'll get one more draw in the Pictou County zone as Harnett holds on to it. But as I mentioned, she has been solid back there, and Pictou County just controlling the play for long stretches of this game, but she's been there when needed, and she'll record a shutout to lead the Pictou County Selects to the 2018 Female Bantam A Provincial title. A 3-0 victory over the Metro West Force White, and the Pictou County Selects are the 2018 Nova Scotia Female Bantam A champions. Laney and Mia Coolin with first period goals. Another marker in the second by Jessa McKeel. And that would be all the scoring the Selects would need as they locked this win down. Some excellent hockey being played in this one by Pictou County on both the offensive and defensive sides of the puck, as they just would not let Metro get anything going. After they went up 3-0, they just locked this thing down, and they have a provincial title to show for it. The Pictou County Selects grabbing that banner with a win over the Metro West Force White. 3-0 the final. The shutout recorded by Kelly Harnett, 12 saves by the end of it. And a fantastic season for the Pictou County Selects, capped off with a provincial title. Congratulations to the team, the coaches, all of the family and friends here cheering them on. Quite a cheering section for the Selects here. Made the quick trip from the Pictou County area. And thank you for tuning in here on TV1. Appreciate all the folks following along, and certainly I hope that you will stick around and join us for the final game of this 2018 Day of Champions. Coming up in just a short while, 5 p.m., we will get started for the Midget A championship game in the female division. That will pit the Metro West Force Blue against the Cape Breton Miners. We'll have that on the way to wrap up this Day of Champions from Truro, Nova Scotia. Again, the final 3-0 for the Pictou County Selects as they claim the 2018 Nova Scotia Female Bantam A title with a 3-0 win over the Metro West Force White. I'm Cameron McCackard. Thank you for joining us on TV1, and we'll be back with the final game at 5 p.m. from the 2018 Hockey Nova Scotia Day of Champions.
Hockey Nova Scotia player in the game for the gold medalist Pictou County Selects goes to number 12, Jessa McKeel. The Boston Pizza Toronto's Most Sportsmanlike Player Award for the game for the Metro West goes to number 14, Ella Canning. The Boston Pizza Most Sportsmanlike Player of the game for the Pictou County Selects goes to number 5, Frankie G. Hayden. And finally, the Hub Rub Grinder of the Game Award goes to the Metro West, number 12, Julia Forsey. it's now time to award the silver medals to the Metro West Force White Team. In between points, number 31, Emma Scott. On the bench, number 10, Delia Sabri. Number 12, Julia Forsey. Number 14, Ella Cannon. Number 15, Assistant Captain Jennifer Deal. At forward, number 3, Olivia Shute. Number 6, Emily Dodge. Number 7, Angela Lane Potter. Number 8, Team Captain Melissa DeWolf. Number 9, Megan Flynn. Number 16, Assistant Captain Kristen Banners. Number 18, Assistant Captain Paige McIntyre. And number 19, Paige Shinoda. Manager Jolene McDonald-Banners. Coaches Terry Deal, John McIntyre, Joe Flynn, Mark Dodge, and Kevin Scott. That's the Metro West Force White Team, 2018 provincial silver medalist in the Bantam division. And some time to award the gold medals to the provincial champions, the Pictou County Selects. Between points, number 31, Kelly Harnett. On the bench, number 3, Taylor Toole. Number 4, Jenna Cameron. Number 12, Jessa McNeil. Number 14, Rory Thompson. Number 15, Brooklyn Nicholas. Number 16, Katie Crawford. Number 2, Lenny Coolin. Number 5, Frankie G. Hayhood. Number 6, Cameron Price. Number 7, Jean Craig. Number 8, Maddie McIntyre. Number 9, Ashlyn Bona. Number 10, Mia Coolin. Number 77, Haley Bird. And number 17, Team Captain Emma McCabe. Coaches Ryan Thompson, Dustin McKee, Peter Crawford, Dave McIntyre, and Jamie Craig. The provincial champions, the Pictou County Selects. I ask now the team captains to come forward to claim the trophy and the banner. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 female Bantam provincial champion, the Pictou County Selects. I'd ask no parents to be on the race surface. No parents to be on the race surface. Tony Children from Team Impact Sports Photos is capturing all the action in today's games. Has a free download available. You see